Hey there, everybody. Dave Barlow back with Jay Marinsky and Big Mike Hopper. And Jay Marinsky, we're in the middle of the season. And when I say the season, it's not baseball or football season. It's the Christmas season. And we thought it might be fun to talk a little bit about where can you go to see the best Christmas lights. And you've compiled a pretty extensive list for us here. What do you got?
Yeah, always a fan favorite to go drive past some Christmas lights and ooh and ah at the crazy displays. And Columbus is home to a decent amount of public displays. But to start the list off here in Columbus, wanted to focus on a few neighborhoods. And after I get through these, if you guys think of any other ones, let me know. But these are free to drive past and enjoy. Upper Arlington, just in general. Upper Arlington typically always has homes with great displays. On the north side there along Lane Road, you're sure to see a couple pretty good displays. And then I always remembered in South Arlington along Yorkshire and Guilford or Waltham. There is a house there that always has massive display lights. I mean, it's pretty incredible to see and kind of take in. But in general, Upper Arlington, typically houses around there always partaking in some crazy light shows. But that Yorkshire Road in Arlington is one to really go drive down and see what's going on there. In Powell, Ohio, there is a 6-house stretch of about 7.5 acres there on Frabel Drive, 9360 Frabel. And there is a light display there that keeps getting larger each passing year. This one is definitely a must-see for people that want to drive through some light displays. Homeowners say it's a labor of love. It takes months to hang all the lights and countless hours to program the show. So they actually have the show mostly controlled and programmed to display these lights independently from music that's going on. So it's a pretty cool scene. And the homeowners actually do mix the music and program the show, like I said, all themselves. So quite a feat to go see what these homeowners have done. And this show runs from Black Friday to the first week of January, dusk until 10 p.m. On Thursday and until 11 on Friday and Saturday.
That's cool.
Because the roads there are narrow in this little stretch of land, traffic is a concern, so there's a loop around the show complete with signs directing traffic. So that one's in Powell. And then Victorian Village by Goodale Park always has some great lights to take a look at. Goodale Park is a historic park there in Victorian Village, the Victorian Village neighborhood. And that park itself has every tree species found in Ohio in throughout. And so as you kind of walk the perimeter of the park, you can see the old Victorian style homes lit up with modern day Christmas lights.
That's neat. I didn't know that about the trees.
Yeah, they all have little templates actually nailed into the tree of what species the tree is. So they had a big fire down there, and they replanted all these trees. So
that's cool.
That's Goodale Park. And then it would be close to downtown, so you can see all the setup downtown displays. And then the last neighborhood I have in here is Glen Ross in Delaware.
Yep.
Glen Ross in Delaware has over 300 houses choreographed to some of your favorite Christmas music, played on 94.1 FM.
That's one we got.
That show begins Thanksgiving Day, 5 to 9 on Sunday through Thursday, 5 to 11 on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes from our house, and there's probably 300-400 houses that are all involved in that thing, and they play music on that. What'd you say, 94.5?
Yeah, 94.1.
94.1, and you just drive around, and all the lights are synced to the music, and so that's a good one.
Yeah, there was one, and when we lived in Dayton, There was one actually in our neighborhood in Huber Heights that had it as well. We always spent time taking the girls to it. So if any of you haven't done that, it's really awesome. Make sure you drive the kids by.
And the key to that one is it's free.
That's right.
Yeah. All these neighborhood ones will be free. They're not going to charge you to go through the neighborhood. Luckily, I would if I was living there. I'm kind of like the Grinch. I'm paying all that AEP electric bill.
Oh, yeah.
To get something out of that. But you know what? Good for these guys in the Christmas spirit.
And so do you have some paid ones too now?
Yes. And we'll go through. You guys don't have any more neighborhood ones to add or any houses you can think of?
No.
Okay. We will move on to on the list. Number 1, Magic of Lights. This one's on East 17th Avenue, 717 East 17th Avenue in the historic Crew Stadium.
Okay.
This one will cost you $25 Monday through Thursday, $30 Friday through Sunday per car.
Right.
And so it'll just depend on how many cars you're bringing through. But yeah, Magical Lights at Historic Crew Stadium, and go see all these crazy lights. There's includes a monster truck, prehistoric Christmas, a 32-foot Barbie, and a snow flurry tunnel.
That's cool.
So they give you a little bang for your buck there.
All right.
Number 2 is the German Village Lights. This one is free, 5 through 9 on Sunday, December 4th. Oh, we missed it. Moving right along. The Columbus Commons. Nestled in the heart of downtown, you can take a walk in the serene park and let it glow. 5 to 11 p.m. daily through January 1st. It is also free. 160 South High Street is where you go. And a pro tip, there's free hot chocolate and a carousel ride on Friday.
Oh, okay.
On every Friday until January 1st. So
cool.
Get down there on Fridays, enjoy yourself some hot chocolate and see some lights.
There you go.
State Farm, or not State Farm, good Lord, their competitor, State Auto Christmas Corner. Historic life-size nativity display kicks off with a lighting ceremony December 7th at 5:30 through January 3rd. That one's on 518 East Broad Street and is also free.
I think that's like one of the oldest Christmas displays in Central Ohio. It's been there for how long? A long time.
Yeah, it says it's a historic life-size nativity display. So.
Yeah. That's cool.
And on the weekends, they will have a choir performance scheduled. Neat. So enjoy some lights, some history, and some music.
There you go.
Number 5, moving right along, Butch Bando's Fantasy of Lights. You guys know who Butch Bando is? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's been
a lot like Dave Barlow's Christmas tree lights.
Yeah.
Except he's a little more extravagant. Any charges?
Well, this one's been going on for 23 years. Sunday through Thursday, 5:30 to 9. It's $22 per car. 5:30 through 10 p.m. on Fridays through Saturdays, it's $30 per car. This is at 3311 South Old State Road in Delaware. Pro tip for you guys, Mrs. Claus collects letters for Santa. Include an email address at the bottom.
Nice.
You might remember about 5-6 years ago, we went into Santa's house and had our family picture done in there with Santa Claus. It's been a few.
I might remember.
Oh yeah. I'll dig that picture out. We'll have Jesse post it here.
Yeah, that's right. Number 6, moving right along, is the Wild Lights. Visit the reindeer and other cold-loving animals at the Columbus Zoo this year. They have new attractions, including a craft beer tour and performances from local choirs and bands almost every night. That one is $25 for adults, $19 for kids. Cut down to $17 and $12 respectively for Franklin County residents. Which isn't that in Delaware County?
Yeah, but Franklin County pays for it, so that's.
I was going to say it's
That makes sense.
So
kids under 3
as
are
a Delaware
free.
County resident, I just have you, Jamie, that lives in Franklin County, buy the ticket.
All right. Kids under 3 are free.
Okay. What about us old timers? We get our
what's
Buckeye
the seniors
discount
discount?
There's no note of that. I'd bite my tongue. I don't know.
No note of that. All right. I guess I'll pay full bore.
That's wild lights at the zoo. So next up is Scioto Mile. This is also downtown. Explore a festive riverfront filled with holiday lights. And the recommendation here is to start at Bicentennial Park, which is at 233 Civic Center Drive. From dusk till dawn through January 2nd, it is free. So that one's a downtown free kind
There's
of walk
a ton
through.
of free stuff. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I think AEP helps out a little bit with that one. Pro tip for the Scioto Mile. Also wonder for the park's Winterfest from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. December 3rd. So we can just cut that out as well. That has passed. What is all this stuff just like early in December?
Yeah, right.
Well, normally for that one, they'll have like the ice skating rink and stuff like that, but it's not been cold enough for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well.
Yeah. But like I say, I mean, there's a lot of free stuff. You could actually do Scioto Mile and probably walk over to the Columbus Commons and do both of them. I think you're probably a 10, 12 minute walk maybe across the river.
And then maybe take public transportation to the Conservatory Aglow, which is our next one.
Out at Franklinton Park.
Yep, Franklin Park Conservatory is all set up for holidays here. You can stroll through the botanical gardens, outdoor gardens, and they this year have some indoor displays for people to go through.
That's neat.
Yeah. And so
I love Franklin Park. It's awesome.
You admire the poinsettias?
I've taken my kids there several times. It's where I proposed to my wife. So it's a special place for me and the family for sure.
The butterfly gardens.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can join Mike there from 5 to 9 p.m. through January 8th. Franklin Park Conservatory is at 1777 East Broad Street. This one is not free unless you are a child under 3. It is $15 to $22 depending on the day that you go. If you go on weekends, obviously more expensive.
Okay.
Holiday happenings at Easton, so over there near Westerville. Illuminate the last minute holiday shopping with a light show across 56-foot trees and enjoy a carriage ride for $10 over there. They also have model trains and an igloo that you can dine in.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then, of course, don't forget your photo with Santa. This is over at 160 Easton Town Center. And you can check online. They have different events scheduled throughout the holiday season.
That's neat.
All right. Last but not least, the Wonder Lights. This is another drive-through show. Just a short trip northeast of Columbus with more than 1 million lights synced to music.
Wow.
Playing through your car stereo. So kind of similar to the radio show there in Glen Ross. This one is in Hartford, Ohio. 14028 Fairgrounds Road, Hartford, Ohio. It is $30 per car. Runs through January 1st at 5:30 to 10 p.m.
That's neat. Well, that's a pretty good list.